Islanders team, but we're able to scrape away with the victory here. And now CJR, though, showing that they want to be the ones to continue their winning streak. And team's leading scorer this season with 2 goals and 2 assists, 4 total points. Sayaraba has got 3. He's got a goal and 2 helpers mixed in there as well. We'll play 3 17-minute periods here at the Ice Vault. It's one of the officials picking up a loose stick here and blows the whistle for icing. Rangers the division, but securing some wins against tough opponents and what should be a very competitive Elite Atlantic division all season long. And it's fun. I mean, you know, these showcases, you do want to play teams that you wouldn't normally play within your division, but it's also really cool to see them against each other because, you know, we cover primarily the hitmen here. Braden Andrus took the face off, and now he's playing catch-up against the 22 of Ryan Wavra. Stopped by the blue line. And rolls off of Matthew Percy's stick and will go over into the Rangers offensive zone. Here come Elmira, though, looking to make an impact offensively as they send it back over to the middle for Ruby. Ruby whiffs on it, and now it's taken back away. Here's Timothy Ganun. And now working his way in there for the Rangers was Andres once again. And the Rangers took a 1-goal lead in their previous contests and never looked back and didn't allow any goals after that first period. So if that indeed is the secret sauce for them to win, they are in good shape. And it always feels good, you know, after that first win. And I think that's a big advantage for the Rangers in this game because, you know, they started that season 0-5, and they won a game already this morning. Now they had time to reset while they celebrated that victory, and they're feeling a lot more confident. And instead of, you know, some of that dissipating over into the next day, they get to go right back out here this afternoon and show what they've got against Elmira. As the impact just missed, hitting the scoreboard over center ice. Now Wavra dumps it in the zone for Harper. Makes a spin. And back up in front of the Rangers bench, here's McNamara. Up ahead through the neutral zone, the Rangers making a change, so he's got no help, and McNamara will head on back to the bench as well. Elmira, instead of jumping on the chance, once again taking their time to work their way through, and now they're back in Ranger territory. And for Gosecki. And now another shot, and this one deflected high by Robin. I'm trying to see the next time that these two teams will play. This can't be it, is it? Well, it's looking to me like the two teams won't play each other again this season. And oddly, despite being in the same division, we'll only play each other this one time. So that's going to be a big chance for these two teams and meeting up here in New Jersey. But yeah, I'm looking through their schedules. They play PAL a lot, the Hitmen, the Rockets a ton. Elmira's playing the Hitmen, it looks like a million times. I've seen at least 5 matchups against them, and they got a lot against Wilkes-Barre Scranton. A little far ahead as they dump it into the attacking zone. Yanagamoto, as he gets laid out over by the boards, and now we'll be playing some 4-on-4 hockey here. Goal for Connecticut. Going up against Devin Denman, and Denman wins the draw. Can't clear it out, so they try to just shuttle it out of the zone. Tamaglia is in there for, well, it says for the body check, but it's for the head contact, I believe. As it's back behind for Valaket. Or at least for the cross check. Sometimes it's a little tough. When I was in the box earlier, I thought that somebody was called for a body check too, but you know, the USPHL juniors level, they are allowed to do that. Here comes Worth. Little deke move as he beats Ruby. Off to the side from Mass. And now Mass looks to center it, and it's taken back out. Returned by Longmore. Mass distributing with 6 seconds left in the 4-on-4. If the Rangers can hang on, they'll get some reinforcements in just a moment as they take a shot from Worth. Longmore trying to clean it up, and a very heads-up play that time from Ryan Wavra to clear that out just as the penalty expired. So now the Rangers will be up a skater for the remainder of this period as 4 minutes are left on the major, with about 2:22 now left on the game clock for the period. They leave it back behind. They've got Worth all alone on top. Here's Harper with the man in front. They have to try to draw the defense off to the side. They get a deflection, and it's blocked by the defender. And now we'll get knocked out of there by Elmira. That was Ganun again. Worth working his way through as Denman was putting on some high pressure. Get back over the blue line. Now cut towards the net. Wrapping back around up top for Harper. Harper to Worth. Worth off the right side, and it'll go sky high. As we have 27 this season. Back up top. Across from Harper, a little too hot. Over to the other end. Here's Harper, and again, a high block, this time coming from Finn Scheibler. But the Rangers keep the zone. Harper over for the slot. Off of Mass's stick. Mass looking like he wants to send it across to Delcourt, who's got it, having a little trouble hanging on, as there were two defenders that pinched up on him and forced Delcourt out of the zone. 1:10 left. He's back in, still with plenty of defenders to beat. Leaves the puck back behind as it's turned through. The Rangers will continue to advance it. Still loose in front of the net as it's batted off to the side for Mass. 1 minute left in period number 1. 2.5 left on the penalty. Sends across. Delcourt has space, takes the shot, and it's denied by Nice. Outside with 20 seconds left. The Rangers take a long shot top shelf. Oh, what a blast by Worth. Found the daylight, capitalized, and the Rangers are up 2-0 on the power play. I believe it's Worth's first goal of the season. I don't even see him here. Longmore's got an assist on it as time will expire. And with 1 minute, good to go. And we're underway. We'll play for 8.5 minutes before the ice cut. Quick swerve around, and Connecticut still with that man advantage for about 1 minute and 20 seconds. As Longmore gets it taken away. Denman doing a nice job boxing out. We'll flip it ahead and all the way back to the Rangers boards. Already one power play goal scored by Connecticut. So far the cherry on top of that even strength goal by Hamilton. So it's his second of the year. CJR with Andrus. And now Delcourt gets hit hard. There's Airy battling him for the puck as they're locked up. Andrus back to the point, keep it in the blue line. Wrist shot and kicked away by Nice, and now it's thrown back towards the net, but it ends up back behind and turned around as the Rangers can't keep the zone. Harper going to have to chase it all the way back to his end. Corbin Ruby in hot pursuit, putting some pressure on, but the Rangers able to shake it. They missed Andrews. Back for Delcourt. Delcourt over the line. There's Nolan Winkler. Winkler on Sherman. As the Rangers trying to get it out. Here's Patterson. Has it roll off the end of his stick. Connecticut coming back in on the attack with Sherman. McNamara. Can't control it, and it's back in possession of Elmira. Gosiecki. He gets hit with a little hip check that shakes it right off and continues to advance the puck. Now they gather it from back behind the cage. We get a little bit of shoving going on, and 2-on-2 over in the corner. It's spit out to the opposite side, and the Rangers will just slightly drift it. Back to the middle of the ice. Another send through, no icing. Valiquette, a little too hard on that. Now gets turned around off the loose puck, and it's sent back behind. So the Rangers not punished for that little giveaway. Now almost a domino effect there on players falling. A Ranger and then an impact player and then another Ranger tasting ice there. And now the puck bangs off the glass and it'll go all the way to the impact end. Looks like it'll stop before it gets to the line, so Mulaney will have to pick it up. There's not going to be any icing. Long pass to the middle. They get it by the line, and then they chop it right back in. Gosiecki looked for the deke, had it taken away, and now they try to line something up to send forward, and the Rangers will take it in transition as it's given away by Ian Robinson. Robinson sees it roll off his stick. As the Impact maintain their onside status, and now they drift back into their own zone. Galtieri trying to stay in front of the net fence. Here comes Delcourt. Gannon on him. Spins around, finds the 5-hole and scores! Might not have been the 5-hole. I think it went between the glove and the skate. But the Rangers, once again, finding some daylight and have scored 3 goals for the second time in as many games. Getting myself there, but it'll be cool to broadcast a true Jersey and Monroe game. It'll be my first time doing that in 5 years. Longmore putting some hits on Wavra. And now banged off the side, and this will roll vertically all the way to the opposite end of the ice. No icing, though, as a Ranger did touch it over around the neutral zone, as this will cycle through and it'll eclipse the Elmira. Stayed tough in the crease, as the Rangers were able to sneak a couple of past Nice today. 1 from the blue line and 2 from up far closer. One of them on a power play as well. That shot from the blue line, I can still see it in my mind. What an electric push towards the net. Getting it over that glove side shoulder. Kettles feeds to the middle. Taken away. Limited amount of time left as Elmira will heave it into the Ranger zone. Connecticut having no problem corralling it, now sending it from side to side. Matthew Percy into the neutral zone, 8 seconds to go. They dump it back inside. They have a chance maybe for one more shot as Hamilton gets it snatched away, and that'll close things out. 3-0 Rangers on top of Elmira with 8:30 on the clock, and here we go. The Rangers starting things out, forcing the issue, entering the zone. Here's Delcourt, chipping it off to the side to Andrus. Back for Delcourt. He's got a goal in today's contest. Andrus slips one off to the side, and it gets taken away as Elmira will take it out of the zone. Delcourt just found a little space. Oh, wait, no, it's not. It's their second time. It's wrong on the one scoring thing that we had. Didn't make a save, but smothered the puck. So force a reset, and the Rangers immediately clear. Well, actually, goaltending change halfway through the contest. As now Cash Campbell is in between the pipes. Here's Airy. It's Elmira back. Airy working from behind the cage as now they look to advance. Delcourt, nearly got a stick on it. And now it goes back into the Rangers zone. It's stopped. Twisted, Elmira will pick it up. Nobody's really waiting up by the point now for them to get rid of this puck as another man gets knocked over, no penalty. Here's Airy by the blue line, takes the shot, and it's cut down. Now splits down on the blocker, and a nice dive there by Airy to keep it inside the zone. Elmira back to Airy again. Fires it forward, and nowhere to go. That's Tristan Airy. And Troy Airy is the 47, as we'll stop play with a second under 5 minutes left in the second period. You know, some teams, they got the different colors, and then, of course, with the travel, mixing in the multiple games. You know, sometimes the laundry gets mixed up there. But Morgan will handle it, as the Impacts have taken 3 shots now on their power play. Ruby off to the side, and that was slowed down there by Troiano. Now the Rangers looking to attack here shorthanded. Troiano heaves one towards the net, and it's kicked off to the side. That's the first one. Kicked away by Campbell. And now Sayaraba back inside, and Elmira can't set up in their offensive zone. Here's Delcourt. He'll pick it up. 2:02 now left in the double minor penalty, so halfway through it with just around 3 minutes left here in period number 2. Ruby works his way in. And now the Rangers will jettison the puck back away over into their offensive zone, and Elmira will have to try to regroup. Now to Tristan Airy. On his left side. Skates through the neutral zone. Now in the Rangers' end of the ice. He's got one man sticking on him in front, trying to look for some options as he feeds up top. And they send one, and it's kicked aside. A good stop there initially by Thomas Haro before the shot gets sent over for Lucas Valiquette. Oh, it looks like we might be getting some good news here. If that's Mac Yanamoto over there, then the Rangers might be getting some reinforcements back, although actually it might not be him, as he does have a 7 on his jersey, and that's not Yanamoto's number, so I believe still being looked at. It took a big hit before, and off the major penalty, the Rangers added one of their goals. Feeds back inside. Mass tries to get it. Troy Airy sends it ahead, and now they get back over towards the neutral zone. Still 4-on-4 for another 20 seconds. Mass slings it back. Connecticut biding their time before they can add a 5th skater. 10 seconds left. And Valiquette gets into a pose to stop it, but it ends up going back over towards the corner. Now Elmira locked up behind the net and punched away by Valiquette. And now Delcourt will come out after the initial Rangers penalty is called off, and good to go. They've killed off 3 straight penalties this game. Wind, deal, and then first to play, they'll take on the Rockets Hockey Club at 8:30 in the morning as Valiquette puts another stop to it, and Harper didn't like that extra little poke through. Here the toll that this weekend is taken on the voice, as this will ricochet off of the post, and now the Rangers will take it the other direction. So those will be the next game, the next couple of games. CJR will play right here on this rink 3, and Elmira will take on rink 2, which this one is the Hitman NCDC home rink, and rink 2 is usually reserved for the NCDC Hitman Premier, or rather, NCDC, for the Hitman Premier squad. And then we have one more league game after that. Wilkes-Barre Scranton at the Hitman. And then the rest of the day is all Premier hockey, including a Connecticut team and an Impact team. So their buses probably, respective buses won't leave until those are over. Oh, the final game is done around 3. Airy weaves his way through 4 Rangers and gets the clean shot off of Valiquette. They had 80 points, which was the best in the elite. The Jersey Hitmen were behind them with 50 points. They had a good season. They were 22-16, 4-2. So above Hockey 500, and were able to put together 50 points. The Brooklyn Aviators, well, the then New York Aviators are behind them in the Rockets Hockey Club. Elmira, again, just got off to a really tough start of the season and couldn't really recover as this. But again, Elmira already building in the right direction, earning their 2nd win of the season. And if the division's anything like last year, it's the top 4 teams that'll make it. And this game's going to matter for that too, because these 2 teams currently at the bottom 2, but they're both with 4 points, and whoever wins will only then be 2 behind the Hitmen and the Knights. And we'll have games in hand. Hitmen have played 9 games. The Knights have played 4. The Impact and the Rangers have only played 6 apiece entering this game. All right, so I think the officials just told them to leave it as is in there. On flow hockey. And Elmira trailing here late in this contest, as the Rangers have another power play chance. Here's Worth. He's got a goal and an assist in today's game. Now he blasted back around from Mass, who's trying to score for his 2nd game in a row. Worth is on a 2-game goal streak. And Elmira getting it back out of there. Worth ahead. Mass over the line, as Denman was able to jostle it loose. And now the Rangers from behind the opposing net with still plenty of time left on the power play. Over into the far side slot by the Elmira bench. D. Worth winds up, fires, was looking for goal number 2, and just missed his mark off the side. And now the puck halted in front of the Elmira bench as it stays inside the zone. Mass giving it a look. And Galtieri is able to come up with it. 4 seconds now left on the clock. As they look to push it over to Worth, they get it back over to the middle. The Rangers still kind of have another second for a power play as it took the Impact a second to get Robinson out of the bench and on the ice. Campbell in the Impact. Rangers trying to draw even with Elmira and tie themselves up for 5th place as Velikat, well, that wasn't near the net. Well, they'll take this as a neutral zone face-off. Delcourt wins it. Back for Harper. It's not angle pass a little too far up ahead. The Rangers looking very good in this contest. So they'll send it away. Harper back with it again. Up for Delcourt. And both teams will play again tomorrow morning. They'll have the 2 earliest games, but would certainly like to go in there riding a winning streak. The Impact won their last game, so did the Rangers. And for Connecticut, as we mentioned before, was their first of the season. And their first time in the elite. I guess I never realized that. Can Connecticut hang on for the final 6 minutes? Elmira finally broke through about half a minute ago. And now cleared out immediately by Elmira. Here's Finn Scheibler putting a little extra on. For Elmira, they have to be aggressive here, shorthanded. Although that might come back to bite them here. Here's a 4-on-2. Keeping an eye over on the right side for now. Try to center it. Hit some open space on the outside. Hathaway up top. Pass aside and a good interception by Mass. Now Wandell right in front of the scorekeeper's box. The Impact calling for a penalty that they will not receive. Harper jammed it around the end. Now back to the neutral zone with Wavra. Elmira with less than 3 minutes left to go to make it this 2-goal deficit. Here's Abdul putting it back into the neutral zone. Up to Troiano as he dumps it in. He takes it himself. Puck left behind and right there for Elmira to grab. Now back over the line. Here's Haro immediately sending it back in with 2.5 minutes left to go. The Rangers will send out a couple of new players in. Ruby's 3rd of the season leading the team. Robinson's 1st assist and 3rd of the season. And they're going to start things with Cash Campbell in between the pipes. About 50 seconds left. Looking for the signal. Flipped into the zone. And now back off to the side. And now they're going to add the other skater. 40 seconds left. Elmira keep it inside the zone. Chip it off to the side. Gosiecki with Mass pinched in. Back up top to the blue line. And a sliding stop there by Haro. Over to the corner. Elmira maintain possession. And it trickles out of the zone. Airy will shuffle it right back in. But the Impact would be offsides. 20 seconds left. The Rangers with the puck. Impact down by 1. This bangs off the glass and a roll back over into Elmira's end. They jet it forward. Rolls off Robinson's stick. The Rangers hanging on to it. With 9 seconds left to go, it goes back over to the Impact side. They're going to have to make something happen right now. Angle it off the boards. It'll go to the Rangers' corner, and Connecticut are able to hang on in this one as they pick it up by a score of 3-2. But what an effort